Yo, what's going on, y'all? 805 Just here, the real Capri Sun, Mr. Cranberry Funk, the Prince of Patagonia, Commodore of the Coast Guard. I still have all my wisdom teeth. Ventura, California is the place on my birth certificate. Shout out to everybody within Ventura County. Shout out to everybody within the 805 region, Central Coastal region of California, where I hail from, my home base. My home area, and everybody just in California and on the West Coast. Let's just get right into it. Hip hop, real hip hop. Listen, if you're like me, if you're 30 plus, pretty much anybody over 30 knows who I'm about to talk about right now. And if you're over 40, you really know who I'm talking about. And if you're 50 plus, then you know for sure. DJ Funkmaster Flex, also known as just Flex for short, Funk Flex, whatever you want to call him. DJ Funkmaster Flex just made an announcement, breaking news a few minutes ago. I even got the screenshot. I'm going to read it. Flex says this Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. All things come to an end. End of an era that I enjoyed very much. I super enjoyed it all. I will make the last show a great one. Appreciate everyone who has supported me over the years. Now, obviously, this is a West Coast show. I'm born and raised here on the West Coast. However, if you're not familiar, Hot 97, New York staple, East Coast staple. If you're not familiar, do your research, do your homework. New York City rap / hip hop radio station, R&B radio station, but mainly known for rap and hip hop. They go all the way back. They go way back, but I would say their prime was probably the 90s and maybe early 2000s. Back then when, hip hop was in its so-called, golden era or golden age. They had a lot of classic interviews. Angie Martinez comes from Hot 97. You got Funkmaster Flex, even DJ Envy, who's now in the Breakfast Club. He was at Hot 97. Who else was there? There's a lot of people. There was a lot of people that started at Hot 97 in New York, a very popular radio station. And, if you're like me, you know that radio, at least when it comes to music radio, listening to, music on the radio while you're driving, that type of thing, it's not as popular anymore. It's just not. That's where we're at these days with technology. Everybody has iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. What else is out there? I think Amazon Music is a thing. Everybody has their own music that they've either purchased or bought, or they stream it. And that's where we're at these days. So most people don't listen to the radio. They just put on the music that they want to hear. And I think that's really why radio, will eventually not really not be as popular, because people want to choose what music they listen to. I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to radio. Why? Because they might play a song I don't want to hear. I want to choose my music. So all the music that I bought on iTunes, I can choose and listen to on a road trip, at the gym, wherever. So it hasn't been confirmed yet. You know what I'm saying? This was Funkmaster Flex's. This is his announcement, but I'm believing that he's being fired, or he's being let go, laid off, terminated, however you want to put it. That's what I think is happening, and I just think it's due to the changing landscape of media. If you're familiar with Funk Flex and what he does for Hot 97, he's still a DJ, and he still has a presence with the station and on their social media, but he doesn't do a talk show. He doesn't do talk radio. You know what I mean? He doesn't even do interviews anymore, to my knowledge. I believe he's just doing, playlists. He's just, putting together, the music rotation for Hot 97. And I'm thinking, with the way radio is kind of falling off and not being as popular, especially among millennials and the younger generation, even younger than me, the kids that are in their 20s and teens right now, I think a lot of changes are having to be made. Also, as someone who is a member of the media, as someone who's been a professional journalist, I've had a lot of constituents, a lot of associates be let go recently, and not due to their performance, I don't believe, but because the landscape of media is changing. And, some of these networks and some of these platforms, they either can't afford to pay what people deserve, can't afford to pay some of these high salaries. It's either that or, they've got too many people that they got to pay. And so they got to shorten and lighten the load because less people are watching the news, less people are watching, a lot of things and listening to radio and that type of thing. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to hearing what Hot 97 has to say, because we need confirmation from them on, did he get fired? Did he get laid off? What happened? I'm curious. As always, appreciate y'all. Got to go get my daughter right now. All right, y'all. Peace.
The gigantic going out of business sale at Circuit City has reached the final days. Get total liquidation prices on absolutely everything, like 25% off notebook and desktop computers. Take a whopping 30% off all plasma TVs, digital camcorders, and digital cameras, including SLR. Save 40% on CDs and DVDs, software, phones, faxes, shredders, and more. Get 50% off all furniture, phone accessories, and select mobile audio. Don't wait until it's over. Shop now during the final days of the Circuit City going out of business sale.